emogela.
divine things. You don't see them yet.
Ha o di bone ka ha o setse wa di bona.
But it leads to sight.
Isha gore o khone go bona.
So while you're still waiting for sight,
Ge o sa
Your hope.
lebeletse, wa kholofela.
now you begin to experience what?
O thoma go
You get
itemogeleng.
it? Hope tends into experience. Because
Kholofela e fetoga maitemogelo.
read Romans 8.
Baroma wa seswai.
Romans 8.
Wa seswai.
Just 24.
Temana masomepedi nne.
Just 24. You must get it. Now, you get it. No? Now, faith leads to sight. Though we do not walk by sight, we walk by faith. But where does faith lead you?
O bia tumelo e go isha kae?
Now, Abraham leaves
Abraham wa
his
tloga.
family,
O tlogela lapa la
his
O
parents,
tlogela batswadi ba gagwe.
and God didn't tell him which place.
Modimo a se sha mmotsa
He doesn't see it. He doesn't know it.
Ha le tsebe ga se sha le bone.
So he totally depends on God.
Ele o itshetlegile go
Faith, you
Modimo.
depend on nothing.
Tumelo re
That's what
re
we call
itshetlega ka
true title
selo.
deed.
Ke mo ke seo re se bitsa go
That's what we call
lengwalo la
assurance.
nnete. Ke netefatso.
Sure. All right. That's why le driver faith, mara wa e bona, wa e khuma. Faith, you depend not on even a car.
Tumelo ga wa
You
itshetlega le ka
depend not
koloi.
on men.
Ga wa itshetlega le ka motho.
Where there's faith, there's loneliness. The journey of faith begins with loneliness.
Leeto la tumelo le thoma ka bodutu.
Not depending on men.
O sa itshetlege ka
Not
motho.
depending on what you
O sa
see.
itshetlege ka se o se bonang.
So you begin a journey and Satan tells you God is afraid that if you can,
O
you will
thoma
see.
leeto o Satan o thoma go botsa gore modimo tshaba gore le tla bona.
Do we get this?
Re hwetša se.
Do we get this?
Ra e hwetša.
Do we get this?
Ra e hwetša.
Okay, read, read. Now, read Romans 8:24. Let's go.
Romans 8, verse 24. For in this hope we were saved.
In this hope, we were saved. Now, faith, you begin the journey. And in this hope,
Pele kholofelo
you were
ye,
saved.
ra
Now,
kgoloswa.
experienced.
And gore ba le maitemogelo.
You didn't get an answer.
Ga wa hwetša karabo.
Now, faith turns into experience.
Tumelo e fetoga maitemogelo.
Faith leads to,
Tumelo
now
e
faith
gore-
turns into,
Tumelo-
hope turns into,
Kholofelo e isha
hope turns to into experience.
gore o be le maitemogelo.
Now, you live by faith.
Pele o phela ka tumelo.
You experience the desert.
O itemogela leganata.
You experience going around there.
O
Go into a
sepela
place
mo.
where
O ya-
God says, I
Leo
will show
Modimo a re-
you.
Modimo a re, ke tla go bontsha lona.
I will,
Ke tla go
meaning you haven't seen it yet.
ga se sho le bone.
I will show you. It means
Ke tla go
you
bontsha
don't
fela
see
gore
it.
ga se sho le bone.
So you live by
O
faith.
phela ka tumelo.
Faith depends on nothing.
Tumelo ga ya itshetlega ka selo.
Alone.
O le noši.
Alone.
O le noši.
You see, there are some things that would teach about faith, hope, and
Ithuta
whatever.
ka tumelo le kholofelo.
Are they complete?
E ka ba di feletse na.
You'll be complete today, you'll understand.
Le hone o tlo phethagala, o tlo kwešiša.
Now, you're lonely.
Jwale o na le bodutu.
This faith.
Tumelo
When we
e.
talk about faith, we talk about solitude.
Ha re bolela ka tumelo, re bolela ka go ba o le noši.
When God says, I've separated you and I've set you apart,
Modimo a re ke o arogantse, ke o beetse thoko.
you are alone.
O noši.
You hear Him.
Wa mokwa.
I'm sending you. I've separated. I've chosen you before you were formed in your mother's
Ke o
womb.
phethile pele o ka popelong
Before you
ya
were formed,
mmago.
without
Go
anybody.
sena motho.
Before your mother's womb, not even with your mother.
Popelo ya mmago e sego le mmago a sešwa ba gona.
That's how faith is, alone.
Ke ka mo tumelo se
So
mmago o
God
le
had to
noši.
mention that alone.
Modimo a swana go go bolela
Before
gore o le noši pele.
Your mother's womb.
Popelo ya
Before your
mmago.
mother's involvement with your father.
Pele mmago le tate a go
Before
ba
you
ka
got
kopana.
involved even with a girlfriend.
Pele o ka ba le motho
Before you
mo
got
ratang.
involved with your fiancé.
Pele o ka ba le
Before
motho
you
o
got
ratanang le
involved.
ena.
So Satan came
Bele
when you are
Satane
alone.
a tla, o le noši.
Even though they were married.
Le ge ba be ba nyetse.
Even though they were husband and wife.
Le ge e le gore ne ba ile
But
monna le
Satan came to
mosadi,
one.
Satane a tla go yo
He didn't come when they were two.
ga a tla ba le ba babedi.
So hope turns into experience.
Kholofelo e
You
fetoga
started by faith.
maitemogelo.
Experience. Now Satan comes.
Pele Satane wa tla,
Experience.
maitemogelo.
So you will experience
Pele o tlo itemogela
the journey
leeto
of loneliness,
la
the journey of
bodutu,
faith.
leeto la tumelo.